Hello. Hi. Hello. Hello. Hi. It's gaming time, but it will probably be sleepy gaming time. I'm pretty sleepy today. Hi. Hello. How's everyone doing? So. Um Last time from what I can remember, um I was I was doing the MSQ, and it was pretty much the setup of the expansion. Um, and I had to choose between two areas, and I chose Kozamauka here, and I have to gather materials, I believe, to fix a certain totem thing, in order to make a festival, in order to get everyone happy, happy, happy. That's kind of the whole stick, and to like fix everything. The festival with all the ether and stuff will fix everything. I think. I think that's how it will go. I think. Okay, I will now continue. Earlier today, I collected a few ether currents, and I explored like just a little bit here, just a little bit, and I got some currents. But I decided not to spoil myself what the other areas look like, just for the sake of currents. So yeah, um, last time we ended up right here, and so we're gonna continue. Let's go. Cave Kikitoa as promised, home to many deadly creatures. Venture inside if you feel confident, but I will conduct my own search out here. You can spot raw abokisha by its green-hued glimmer. Bring anything matching that description to me. I shall help scour the inside of the cave then. You take the west half, and I'll take the east. Okay, lovely. So we may finally fight something because last time I over the course of 4 hours of MSQ, I didn't get to fight a thing. Not a thing. So hopefully this time we're gonna get a little bit of action. I think it would be pretty cool and awesome. And from how quests go, I smell with my amazing nose that we might fight something here. Upon closer inspection, you find that the glimmer you spied was just light reflecting of the water. Oh yeah, and there it is. I forgot to channel my motifs beforehand. Also, I am terribly afraid of what y'all's reaction would be once I fight in a dungeon. For well, you see, I click my abilities. I click on them. Hopefully you won't hit me in the head too much for that. I cannot help it. It's how I rate it as well, embarrassingly enough. Okay, you find a chunk of stone glowing a distinct shade of green. This seems like the exact kind of mineral Linuhano was looking for. Okay, I guess this is the one. But oh my god, we fought the first mob of the expansion. Insane. Insane. Now I'm curious to see when we're gonna fight another creature. Or is it gonna be 4 hours of no fighting again? Time to see. Time to see. I peeked over the ground near the entrance but found nothing. Did you have better luck inside the cave? We found the rock. Hopefully. Yes, this is Abokisha. Along with Krell's contribution, we have more than enough for our needs. The stones you've brought shine very brightly. I thank you both. He would have been happy to know we were putting things right. Truth be told, a good friend of mine was meant to be festival leader for this year's Ihihana. But when that big storm hit, he did not survive. It fell to me to carry on in his stead. That was why you agreed to Woklamat's request, despite your initial reluctance. Yes, it hurt to hear, but she was right. Though I must mourn, I cannot let my grief consume me. Her words made me realize that the path to my recovery, our recovery, is already laid out before me, and I will walk it, for myself and for my friend. How kind. Thank you for sharing your story with us. Please rest assured that we've taken your plight to heart. I'm certain our companions are procuring the other materials as we speak. Everything will come together, and the Hanu shall host a splendid, uplifting festival. That we shall! With that, let us return and deliver the Abokisha into Wook Evu's waiting hands. And now we go back to that questionable individual. Let's see if there's an... Okay. I'm not gonna teleport, it's fine. Okay. And now we're on our way. Oh, different music. Oh, okay, that was why. Honestly, this map at least is quite pretty. It is quite gorgeous. It kind of makes me want to go and explore the island we got in Endwalker and see what is up there, what is going on there. But I think I'm gonna do that later. Like off-stream type of later. Because people, from what I could tell, people don't have the best opinion about it. I'm not sure. Okay, and we gotta go back up there. All the way up those stairs. Yippee. Okay, here we are. Let's see. Thanks to the third promise and her mighty swings, we've collected some suitable logs of Uipo. What of the Abokisha? Yes, these are excellent samples. A goodly quantity too. At this stage, you've likely surmised that the lifting of wings encourages the crops to grow, but not exactly how, eh? Well, you're in for a treat. If all goes to plan, the results should be spectacular. Now, to get to work crafting these pieces for the float, I could use an assistant versed in the arcane arts to enhance the Uipo's conductivity. Then I'd be delighted to help. Everyone else should head back to Akhanu. We'll join you at the float once the work here is complete. Yippee! Okay, and I guess now we just go back. Is the water too shallow for me to... Yeah, it's too shallow, okay. I wonder if these trees have a collider. I wonder if I can just drop from here. Or is that too risky? Am I insane for that? Oh god. I'm gonna die, right? Okay, almost close enough. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Let's go! Wait, I'm curious. Are there any... Oh, they're too far. Okay, wait. Oh, they're like all the way here. But I'm not gonna go there. I don't want to spoil myself. I quite like the architecture. It's just so colorful here. It's quite pretty. I like it. So here we are. We're gonna fix it. Gathering the Uyupa was a trial in and of itself. At first, Wukevu criticized everything I did, then he suddenly yelled, "I've spoken ill of the third promise and must punish myself," and proceeded to slam his head into an Uyupa tree. I told him not to worry about it again, and it was like snuffing out a candle. He's an odd one, that's for sure. At least we've seen to the balls in the new eye. Now we just have to wait for the feathers from the twins. Oh! We get dice! That's cute. We should get some rest before the excitement begins. Okay. Now we chill, now we vibe. Now we chill, now we vibe. Over there by the float. Isn't that the third promise? Then the rumors are true. She's trying to complete the feat of reeds by reviving Ihana. The festival is a prayer for healthy crops, but does she honestly believe that will be enough to save our harvest? The second promise, meanwhile, barely glanced at the fields before leaving Okana altogether. Maybe you ask too much of our young claimants. Oh, I wouldn't be too quick to count Koana out. A friend of mine overheard him muttering by the reeds, something about what needs to be done. Is that so? Perhaps we'll get to see another of his innovations firsthand. Hey, that sounds like Arcana. One look at the reeds was all he needed to think up a solution. Be that as it may, our own solution is nearly ready. Indeed, as soon as the others get back, our long-awaited festival can begin. It took some doing, but we managed to gather competitors to vie for the title of Winds Chosen. The winner was only too happy to donate his feathers. You should have seen it! He called forth an incredible gust that sent his feathers sailing for mounds. We had a turn ourselves, but it's more difficult than it looks. Poor Aaronville twirled up in the air for a moment before landing on his foot. I am a gleaner. Magic is not part of our training. As for us, we've brought the wood and gemstone replacements crafted by Wukevu. All that's left is to attach them. Has it been decided who will ride the float? Papa was the guest of honor the last time I was here. I remember being surprised they could even lift the thing with his hulking weight on top of it. The rider must be a personage of great esteem, which is why an invitation is usually extended to the Dawn Servant. This time, however, I have another in mind. Oh, who is it? Our beloved Ihana, the lifting of wings, is only being held because of you and your companions. Thus do I nominate you, Wuklamat, as our guest of honor. Huh? Me? Wow, how unexpected, how surprising. Just get on the thing already! This boat won't make me seasick, will it? I don't think so. Then weigh anchor. I can hardly refuse a request from one even more enthusiastic about the festival than me. I would be delighted to ride your float. Thank you, Waklamat. I have rules for the rest of you as well. We'll be carrying the festival float in a slow procession towards Kazanwaki, where the sacred likeness of Kishaihi is ensconced. What I'd like you to do is clear the path of dangerous wildlife so that the procession can move along unimpeded. Consider it done. You expect me to sit still until Wokevo has finished with the float? Let me come along and help with the clearing. As you know, I'm not much for fighting. I'll stay behind and assist Wokevo with the repairs. If you aren't sure where you need to go, the path I spoke of begins at the south of the village and branches off to the east. That will lead you across the bridges to the Stride of the Sun. Then we shall see to clearing it end to end. Fighting, 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 fighting! We beat up stuff! We beat up stuff! Yeah! Yippee! Let's go! We finally beat up stuff. Yippee! Woohoo! Okie dokie. Okay, so that way. We start that way. As Linuhano said, Kazanwaki should be down this way, then up to the east where the path branches, and something about bridges and the Stride of the Sun. Anyway, let's speed up and get to work. Once you've called all the threats you can find, we'll meet up in front of Kishaihi. Let's go! Oh, and we're gonna go this way, I think. That's cute. That's pretty cute. Oh, I should probably... Yep. No, not you, not you, not you. No, 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 no. Is it gonna leave me alone? Is it... Okay, good. Okay, there you go. There it is. Okay. Nice. Now we continue to the east. Wait, I should mount up. There you go. More fighting. We love to see it. Quite exciting, I must say. Oh. Oh, and it disappeared like that. Bang. I guess we continue. Yep. Oh, and this way. This way, okay. Wait. Okay, southwest. Oh, okay, good. One to the east. Okay. Oh, there's Alfinod. Hello. Hello. I really like seeing the NPCs on the way here. It's immersive. But first I'm gonna do this. There you go. I wonder who we're gonna see next on the way there. Oh, Alice. Hello. Oh, I would really like to start doing fates around here. I wanna get the gems and buy cool stuff eventually. Hopefully. Okay, let's see. Ah, you were a step ahead of us. This must be the likeness of Kishaihi, the Hanu deity of the harvest. Even their sacred images are woven. What the fuck? Even their sacred images are woven with reeds. Makes you appreciate how much their culture revolves around the reed harvest, doesn't it? It's said that Kishaihi was worshipped on another continent. This ancient faith was then brought to Tura by the first Hanu. The Hanu migrated here from another continent, then mayhap the two do share a common ancestor. This is all very fascinating, but shouldn't we be getting back to Lino Hanu? He'll want to know the path is safe for the procession. Right, and I need to ride on the float. I run ahead and tell him we're done here. I honestly want my etherite. I want to attune to the etherite here. Oh, meanwhile in Okano. Oh, what's happening? What's going on? Oh no. Oh no, 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 no.
Not sure we heard you right, old man. Why don't you say that again?
Not this one again.
As many times as you'd like. The third promise tasked me with repairing this float, and I'll not relinquish it to an uncultured brute like you. Much less one that can't even manage a simple greeting.
We wanted to handle this in a civilized way, but we're more than willing to kill you.
We have a two-headed problem. Yes, please hurry. She's on her way back already?
Great.
Stand back, Wukevu! I will protect the float! Are you trying to be brave, little bird?
I could never have repaired the float alone. Not properly. But thanks to Wuklamat and her friends, we can hold Ihihana again! This is a priceless treasure! And as festival leader, I would die to protect it!
Very well, if that's what you want.
No! No! Awesome. Awesome. Yes. Yes. Bonk him. Bonk them, actually. Bonk them. The both heads. Both of the heads. Bonk.
sing into that blow.
Decapitate them! Kill them! Nuke them!
Good. The better for you to understand the gulf between us.
You can do it, Wuklamat. Please, please,
But
please.
you need more lessons. We'll carve them into your mangy hide until you cry and beg forgiveness.
I hope we get to just kill him eventually. It would be really awesome and cool.
Your brilliant plan was to steal the float and take the credit. The so-called blessed siblings are nothing but cheats.
Your scorn is sweet music. Come, weaklings. We'll crush you each in turn. Or all together, if you like.
Oh goodness. The snitch!
Calm yourself, Chosen One. If you fight in earnest, this will end in a massacre.
This was the snitch, wasn't it?
What's more, we have word that our other prospect is on the verge of success.
Hmm.
Then it would be foolish to expend effort sweating nuts.
I hate them. I hate them.
Lucky for you. Eh.
Ugh, two heads. I see Mamuk still clings to that loathsome hope.
Talk to us, Third Promise. You're not dying, are you?
It'll take more than that to kill me. So, are we having this festival or not?
Yes! Yes, we are!
It looks so derpy. The smile looks so derpy. But awesome, yay. No casualties yet. That's good. That's pretty good. Huzzah. Thank you for coming to our rescue. I tried to protect the float, but again, that two-head. I may as well have not been there at all. Nonsense! You stood your ground and brought us the time we needed to make it back. You were incredibly brave. I want the dice. I'm gonna take the dice. With that exciting interlude over, you'll be pleased to know that my repairs are finished as well. It looks better now, slightly. Before we commence the festival, however, it would be courtesy to inform the villagers that Ihihana will be held after all. Go forth, but do not forget your greetings. At this stage, I should hope the reminder is unnecessary. Oh, Kari! See? I remember. With the chat mode, in say, use your keyboard. Okay. Ohokali. I need to say Ohokali properly. Okay. I need to be proper and good and proper. Okay, it's Wait, I'm trying to make sure that I'm writing it right. Okay, I did. Good. Thank you for letting me know. I would very much like to attend the festival, but the repairs should be finished as soon as possible. What to do? What to do? I want to see if I unlocked anything here. Oh, nothing. But I wonder if these cost anything. If I can sell them. I think it would be nice to make some gil on the side. There's nothing to look forward to anymore. Okay, now. Oh, Kali. Oh, Kali! The festival is about to begin. What do you expect me to say? Besides, of course I'll be there. Cleaning up the storm's aftermath may have been hard on us all, but the lifting of wings is tradition, and the Druids wanted that. I won't sit here brooding my days away. Give me a moment to get ready. Oh. Ah, okay. I keep forgetting. Oh, Kali. What? The float is fixed. Our fallen friends would be glad to know that Ihana will soon be underway. They would have wanted us to honor them with celebration, not let their laws deter us from it. I must go and enjoy the festival for those who no longer can. Okay. Now we go back. We go back to speak with the... Ooh, what a cool weapon! Ooh, and the drip is nice. I actually do wear that sort of drip sometimes. Oh, this is the Hildebrand one, I think. Ooh, looks gorgeous. Okay, it's the Hildebrand relic weapon. It looks gorgeous. I think it's that one. The name sounded very Hildebrand. The Hanu were pleased to hear the festival was going ahead, I imagine. That is well. Once your friends return, the lifting of wings can begin at last. Yay! Festival time! Festival time! Yippee! But hold on, wait a second. Okay, I'm back. Let's see.
So few have come.
Yeah. Not that many.
Patience. Once Ihihana gets underway, no Hanu will be able to resist joining in.
Yeah, I'm sure that's the case.
Just so. Ukewu knows well the heart of the Hanu. Have faith, Third Promise, and climb aboard the float. It is time for the lifting of wings.
Let's go. Get on there.
Off we go.
Ihihana is a prayer for bountiful harvest, but this is not its only meaning. It is also an exchange of pledges between rider and bearers, a commitment to a long and fruitful friendship.
Listen well, friends! The personage we bear today is Wuklamat, the savior of our beloved festival!
Oh, yeah.
Let your shoulders burn, or your feathers fall out! But do not even think of dropping her! Ready and...
That sounded like a struggle. Oh my god.
I could get used to this.
Why do they... Why do they walk like that? It looks quite silly.
Will empty belly stop you from joining in the fun? Come and help us carry the float!
Yippee! Yes, indeed, they cannot resist it.
Well, well, well. To see the day that Dawn's promise would ride our boat again.
Lovely.
We've not had the honor since you were here, Gulul Jaja.
They look so silly.
Right. We've enough bearers now. Onwards to Kozanuaki!
Kozanuaki, go! They look so funny. I cannot get over it. Here we are.
Watch well, for you are about to bear witness to the true glory of Ihihana.
Let's see it. Oh. Shiny. Everyone is shiny now.
The float draws upon our life force, concentrating and amplifying the energy. Keshaihi then receives that energy and expels it in a great burst, where it showers down upon the land to replenish its vital currents.
Oh my god. the laser eyes. That's quite pretty though. Shiny, shiny, shiny. Ooh. Okay, so the festival does fix everything, huh? Whoa, that was quick. Okay, that was fast. That was fast. Okay.
It worked.
It really did.
Like a literal charm.
Mm-hmm.
The float really was helping the reeds.
That was amazing! To think that such a thing was even possible!
I like the sparkles. I cannot get over the sparkles. They're cute. They're really cute. Okay. Should I have left the float behind like that? I was so excited to see the reeds. Nothing to worry yourself over. My brethren have been swept up by the festival fever. Last I saw, they were taking turns at the carrying poles on the way back to the village. Please, feel free to look over the fields and enjoy the sight of what you've accomplished.
Some of them still look a bit sickly.
Yeah.
I imagine even the harvest magic has its limits. If the Hanu continue their festival tradition year after year, though, the entire field should eventually recover.
Where does that leave us with the feet, then?
You've got nothing to fear on that account. Our situation could never have resolved itself. The revival of even a single reed would have served to demonstrate your commitment to the task.
Give us the rock thing.
That you recognized the nature of the float and found a near-perfect solution in Ihihana proves your dedication.
Give us the thing.
What's more, I don't think I've seen the festival produce such impressive results since I was a mere chirper. We have been lax in maintaining the float, diluting its magic and reducing Ihihana to hollow theater. But today's events remind us of the power in tradition.
In short, we like to party, and it is recommended to party.
Connor!
I was delayed by an unpleasant encounter, but it seems I arrived at a good time.
Ooh, let's see it. Oh, it's kind of like the same thing. Awesome. That worked out.
Oh, isn't that wonderful?
Nice.
What? You just pour in some mystery liquid and problem solved?
Stagnant ether was to blame for the reed's poor condition. I assumed that was an alchemical concoction which enhances ethereal conductivity. It utilized the flowing water as an ethereal current, thereby promoting the transfer of life energies.
A method I could not have devised without the education I received at the studium and the cooperation of my Archon allies.
Archon allies?
You see, Lamachi, this is why we need to embrace foreign knowledge and technology. Employed appropriately, they make light work of what would otherwise be arduous labor. There's no need to lug around heavy floats.
Well, you always were the clever one, brother.
But
Your
but
approach was no less
tradition.
effective, Wuklamat. It achieved the same result.
But tradition.
Indeed it did. And you enjoyed the festival, yes?
I did. It was so much fun. Having visited your village before, I thought I knew everything about it. As it turns out, I knew very little. About the reeds, about Ihihana. With all I've learned this time, I feel as though I've really come to know the Hanu. And I like you even more now than I did before.
That's cute.
The feeling is mutual. And it's not just you who had a lot to learn either. I'll never look at our float the same way again.
The two of you have exceeded expectations. Come forth and claim your stones.
Huzzah! Give us our stones. Yay!
So this is what they look like.
Go on, set it in the tablet.
Nice.
A perfect fit. That leaves 6 more.
Yippee.
And on to the next.
Not even a moment of celebration. That's Kona for you.
A third promise? You must join us for Ihihana next season. As Dawn's servant, of course.
Right. It's back to Torihiola for now.
Oh, okay. We're going back, I guess.
Thank you for having us. I look forward to seeing you all again.
Cute. I want the ether current that is nearby.
These are interesting times indeed.
I wish the Hanu had, like, at least different clothing. They all look the same.
The concoction was brewed by Kona himself. It's a test vial, but it should contain the same reagents.
They are such pieces of shit. I hate them. I hate them.
Good work. We'll use whatever we must to win. For win we must.
Me no likey. Me no likey. Oh, we're back. We're back here. Huh. Okay. My journey has just started, and already I've met so many wonderful people. Wook Evo, for one, he's a bit eccentric, but everyone could stand to be as respectful of the other cultures as he is. And Lino Hano, it warmed my heart to see him honor his departed friend through Ihihana and to help others do the same. I can't help but feel excited thinking who else I might meet over the course of the contest. Come on, let's head back to Shpaliavti. I will continue to struggle. Ooh, that is a quest. That is certainly a blue quest that I spy with my little eye. And I need it. I need it right now. Oh, and it gives me an ether current. Okay, good. Okay. You're Wukalamat's companion, aren't you? Kishaihi smiles upon me. I had hoped the great bird would guide one of the village's saviors to me. You see, the time is come for us to make our customary offerings to Kishaihi. It is a ceremony we hold here, and I would invite you to participate as an honored guest. Okay. You'll join us then. Oh, that makes me so happy. My feathers are standing up straight. The traditional offering is a fruit that grows to the southwest, and they must be so ripe that they fall to the earth. Gather 3 and deliver them to Lanuhali at the shrine. Okay. We get some fruit. We gather some fruit. Let's go. I want the fruit. I want the ether current. And I'll go back after I finish this blue quest. Oh, there's also right of the Wind's Chosen. Wait, there are 2 of them. I like my blue quests. I like them. This is one. This should be the second one. And this is the third one. Okay. And now... Oh, we go back there, I see. Well, I'm gonna take the quest Right of the Winds Chosen there. Because it may unlock the same thing. And it may lead me around the same area. And I don't want to do the... I don't want to go... Like, the same... I don't want to travel twice, if that makes sense. Lanuhanu. Hello, Lanuhanu. Yeah, it's another ether current. Okay. Oho, Kali, Milulu. Of course I know your name. Who isn't familiar with Wuklamat's companions? Not to mention your friends can't seem to go a moment without mentioning you. I'm Lanuhanu, and I have the honor of being the Wind's Chosen. It is my feathers which adorn the festive float. I feel the wind has guided you to me for a reason. As a visitor to our village who has fast become an honored friend, I would offer you a chance to strengthen our bonds. Perhaps you're familiar with the Lance Guard? It is customary among the Winds Chosen to save their molted feathers and present them to these brave protectors as gifts every few years. At this very moment, one of their number is making their way to Okhano to receive our offering, but there is much more to it than just a simple delivery, and I think you'd be interested in taking part. It would deepen our understanding of our ways, and perhaps you and this member of the Lance Guard will become fast friends. I would start with a small task if you're willing. Nahanshi is the name of our guest, and he was due to arrive some time ago. I fear he may be lost. Could you search the road for him? I'll stay behind in case he arrives here after all. Okay. Wait, but I'm shocked by the fact that I can channel like mounting as I'm running. Was that a thing before? I don't think that was a thing before. Oh, there it is. There they are. Hello. Hello. You're looking for me? You're not a Hanu unless you're molding something awful. Ah, so that's the way of it. Well, now that you've found me, I suppose I better get on with it. Sorry for my lack of enthusiasm. I joined the Lance Guard hoping I could bust some skulls, slaughter some beasts, you know, use these muscles of mine. But for my first assignment, I'm lugging crates of supplies around. It's not exactly what I had in mind. I suppose complaining won't get this done any faster. Let's go meet this Lanuhanu then. Okay. This way. We go this way. Here it is. It shouldn't take long. You found him! Now you can begin. Before the gift of feathers is to be bestowed, there are proper steps that must be taken. Firstly, I bid the warmest of welcomes to Nahanshi. As the Winds Chosen, it is my solemn duty to show you what sights our humble village has to offer. As one of the Lance Guard, it behooves you to become familiar with all corners of the continent, yes? Then come with me to the center of Okhano, where you can behold the entire village at once. Oh, we're giving this one a tour, huh? Damn. Okay. Come on. Yeah. Thoughts? Take it all in. This is Okhano, as you can see. Whoa. But nature's blessings are to be treated with care, for dry reeds can easily catch flame, and if they do, risk setting our entire village alight. Building waterways through Okhano is a way to protect us from such incidents, but aquatic beasts can travel them as well, and when these beasts become too great in number, we beseech the Lance Guard to call them. Do you know? I always thought hunting duty was just a way to keep us sharp. While I'm here, I'll make sure nothing troubles your home. All of Okhano? Well, thank you. And now for the reason he came, the feathers of the Winds Chosen. They're used to adorn the equipment worn by the Lance Guard. The design evokes the image of Kishaihi, the great bird revered by all Hanuhanu. The feathers give it a touch of authenticity that make the soldiers appear all the fiercer. Every soldier's outfit is designed according to their profession, and each feather must undergo an elaborate process of dyeing and oiling to meet the Lance Guard varied needs. So without further ado, let us begin. I first ask that you come meet me at the gate to the southeast. Fine. I should warn you, I am not known for my delicate hands. That went about as well as expected. Could you stay behind for a moment, Milulu? I would like to hear your opinion on Nahanshi. He's not the most motivated person. I have the same impression. Truth be told, his attitude is the same as every Lance Guard troop who comes to receive this gift, and we're meant to fix it. Consider this a rite of passage of sorts. Lenscart sends us troops whose rough edges want for polish, and the tasks we set before them serve as a whetstone. Over the course of our work, they gain a great insight into the history and meaning behind this exchange of gifts. Soldiers with a tangible bond to their charge will protect it all the more staunchly. In recent days, however, even our treasure trove of knowledge hasn't been enough to rouse the spirits of some, but working alongside someone as capable as you, Nache may find the exact motivation he needs. Now then, let us proceed to the southeastern gate, and while this goes without saying, keep this little conversation between us a secret. Let's go! What did I do to deserve this? Now I know why my superiors were snickering behind my back as I departed. The Hanu might think this bird god is worth all this trouble, but I just want to get it over with. Okay, I got it. Nice. I got the ether current. Okay, yeah, it's one of these up here. I'm gonna go this actually. Yeah, I'm gonna, you know what? No. I'm going back to doing the main quest. I will spare you all the trouble of side quests, and I'll do them in my off time. Wait, there's another one. Sides of the West. Okay, I'm not gonna touch it. I'll be good. I will not touch it. But I will use the ether. I will use this. There you go. Diplomat! And just like that, we found an elector and won our first keystone. I knew I was right to trust your instincts. Come on, let's keep things moving and march onwards to Urkopacha. Chances are good we'll find an elector there as well. Before we do anything, however, we should see what our opportunistic Pelu friend has to say. Yup. Okay, Pelu, speak. I've been waiting for what feels like days and eaten enough of Brookevus tacos to feed an army. What is it you'd like to know? My main concern was confirming the state of the road ahead. As I recall, to reach Urkopacha, we depart from the Arch of the Dawn and take the road west at the first fork. Should we be wary of anything along the way? That is indeed the way to Urkopacha. After the damage wrought by the recent downpour, however, you'll be doing more stumbling than walking. But do take heart. When it comes to rugged terrain, we have a most dependable solution available. Come with me. Okay, let's see. Oh, I guess I can teleport closer. Actually, no, I won't bother. It's fine. All is good. Let's go. I'm gonna wait. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Okay, the approachable Pelu, what do you have to say? May I introduce you to our most dependable companion, the alpaca? Okay. Yeah. The fluffy one. Hello! Hi! Welcome to the chat! Hello! What's up? I'm currently going to the MSQ here. Hi, hello, what's up? These animals can traverse Urkopacha's steep mountain trails. Doing good, you? Good, good. Just sleepy. I'm currently going to the MSQ here. These animals can traverse Ukapacha's steep mountain trails as if they were gentle fields, and all while carrying heavy loads. Our merchants would be lost without them. Are you familiar with Dawntrail? With the MSQ here? So they fill much the same niche as our chocobos back home. You don't have alpacas in Eorzea? Alpacas are native to Yogg-Toroil. Eorzea has its chocobos, and the eastern lands have their horses. Why go to the trouble of breeding another pack beast in a place which ill suits its qualities and where it is not needed anyway? Yep, got everything completed up to the up the latest patch. Awesome, awesome. I myself am kind of a returner, basically. I mostly just kept my sub up for my house. Just to keep my house. And I started Dawntrail last stream, and I'm currently pretty much at the start, really. Like last time I spent about 4 hours through the introductory part, and I did the festival thing to save the reed crops and such, and yeah, now we're here. Going for Urkopacha, I think the name was. Are you liking Dawntrail so far then? I feel like so far I'm starting to see, like I saw like a little bit of a crack in the writing, but other than that, the places are quite pretty, and overall, I do like it. I do like it, but I do see a few cracks in writing, like here and there, just a little bit. But I'm curious to see how I'm gonna feel about it once I advance more into the story. I'm quite curious. I did from what I've seen, don't spoil me please, but from what I've seen, people seem to feel positively about the latest patch. Perhaps? Like I only saw some fan art of an Aura lady with red hair, but I know nothing about her, and I don't want to know anything about her, but she looked pretty. She looked pretty, and I want to get to her. But I am curious to see how Woklamat's character will develop. Because so far, she's kind of quirky. I feel like she's not... I wouldn't say I, like, hate her. I've seen people feeling very strongly, like, negatively about Woklamat. But so far, she's just a bit quirky, I think. But she's not that bad, I think. She's just a little quirky. But, it did feel kind of insensitive when she just, and a bit shallow when she proposed at the festival. And Alfinot had to be there to, like, argue that, it was in fact useful. For me, it felt like Woklamat was the MC over the Warrior of Light. Yeah, it's pretty much that also. Because yeah, she's like, we're here to help her become Dawn's servant and go through the entire process. So yeah, we're kind of her supporters, which is why which is one of the reasons why I called this expansion the same way I called it since I saw the trailer. Vacation. It's a vacation. It's the vacation expansion for me. It's a vacation. I don't know how else to see it. But so far, it's a vacation. Like, imagine like I was losing my mind last stream because I went 4 hours with not a single fight, not a single mob to fight. I was like, I guess it's been a while since my last since it's been a while since Endwalker because I played through Endwalker at release. So I guess it's been a while, but I don't remember having to take 4 hours until the first mob that I had to fight. Which is another reason why it feels like this is the vacation arc. So, I'm kind of trying not to take it super seriously. Yeah. I'm trying to, like, not, I'm trying not to take it super seriously. Because, again, the Zodiac Heidelin saga ended, vacation arc, but still has to do all the work. Yeah, pretty much, yeah. Yeah, true. But it's definitely more lighthearted compared to the end of the world. It's definitely more lighthearted. So at least there's that. But overall, I'm going to treat this expansion as the setup for what's to come in this new saga. Since this is the new saga and the Zodiac Heidelin one ended in Endwalker, this is how I'm gonna treat it, and like in a more lighthearted manner. Yeah. But so far they did a really good oh, thank you. Hi Shadow. Hello. Thank you for the posture redeem. Yeah, I should say it a bit more properly. Thank you. But yeah, I do feel like what was it? What did I want to say? Well, yeah, the main message is that I'm gonna take it a bit more, I'm gonna treat it in a bit more lighthearted manner. Yeah. The expansion. And yeah, I think I'm gonna continue here, I think. But I'm really curious about the dungeons. Because, okay, I did see a dungeon. I did see, I mean, not a dungeon, but I saw some pictures. And it looked really futuristic, which doesn't fit with Final Fantasy's aesthetic whatsoever, and I'm quite curious to see how we get to that. Don't tell me how we get to that again, but yeah, I'm quite curious to see how we're gonna reach that and how it's gonna make sense in the entire narrative, because it feels like they pulled it out of left field. But yeah, I'm happy to see you all here. And I'm gonna continue the story here. FF13 had some futuristic stuff, but that was pretty much the only one. Yeah, that's why it doesn't feel very fitting. I mean, yeah, the aesthetics are nice, but they're not fitting the Final Fantasy vibe. But we'll see, really. Then again, we have the Lamborghini. We have the 4-man car from the collab with the other Final Fantasy game. So who am I to say anything about aesthetics clashing and stuff? But I'm curious to see how everything will make sense in the end. But so far, I feel like Wuklamot is overhated. I don't think she's that bad currently, at this current state of the story. I don't know if I'm gonna change my opinion, maybe I will. But so far, she doesn't seem too bad, just a smidge shallow, especially, like, I cannot get over the fact that she was like, yeah, we should make a festival, because I remember the Hanu Hanu last time when they had the festival, they were really happy, and we should just make a festival. And then Alfinod had to pick up the slack and explain, actually, it is important because we can channel ether into the floaty thing, into the float, and everything will make sense and everything will be fixed. And that's how the Hanu were convinced to hold the festival. So yeah. But I hope she's gonna get a little bit of character development here. And yeah. Okay, I'll stop yapping so much. I will continue the story here. Alpacas are native to Australia. Okay, yeah. Well, okay, yeah, I read this. Okay. But must we ride these little monsters? I get the impression you aren't fond of alpacas. When I was small and being a bit naughty, I went around pulling on their wool. One of them spat on me, and it was the foulest stench you can imagine. Hahaha, you see. Deserved. Do not mess with alpacas. What are they like to ride? Alpacas bred as mounts are inquisitive and docile. Even those without experience find them easy to handle. I want the alpaca mount, honestly. I really want the mount. It looks really fluffy. I want to have all the cute animal mounts, really, and all the cute creature mounts. I really do. Like, I have the sheep from Restoration. I have the flying pig from the Pixies. Lunar whale alpaca. I haven't seen the lunar whale yet, so I'm quite curious to see it in the future. Or should I look it up? Am I gonna get spoiled? And I'm genuinely asking, am I gonna get spoiled? Is it like an important figure in the story, like the dog, Heidel's dog? It's a Mug Station mount for $42. Oh wait, is it that whale that I'm thinking about? Let me check. Lunar whale F14. Oh, I remember this one. I forgot its name. Yeah, I remember this one. What I didn't like about it was that you couldn't see the players in it. Like, yeah, it's 8 players. It's 8 players, yeah. But I wish we could see the players, all 8 of them. But it's not that cute, this one. It's not that cute. I do have the Cruise Chaser though, the 2-man one, because I thought the players took a cool stance on it. And I may just show my mounts in a little bit after I get out of this if you're curious. Really doing this then? So, was my information useful to you? Yes, very helpful, even if it wasn't what I wanted to hear. Good, I'll take my payment now. You want me to pay you? I guess I should have expected as much from a Pelu merchant. Let me see what I have on me. The Pelu value the act of spreading joy through trade, as you should know. They take pride in making deals that benefit both parties. What about all the primal mounts like ponies and birds? I do have some of them. I have all of the ponies and all of the birds. I don't have the what's that called? The Stormblood ones. I don't have all of them. I wanna get all of them at some point. And I think with level 100 I should be able to solo the extremes. Yeah, the dogs, yeah. I think I should be able to solo them once I get to level 100. That's what I like to tell myself, at least. Here you go, a fair price for your fair advice. Yes, I made a trade with the third promise herself. My friends will never believe this. I shall be on my way now. I wish you safe travels. Off you go then, and thank you. But yeah, I do have those mounts. I better not get spit on again. You brought that on yourself. Remain calm and gentle, and so will they. I'm still not happy about this, but if we need to ride alpacas to reach Rukapacha, then that's what we'll do. I want the mount. I want the alpaca mount so bad. Oh, the light is pretty here. I quite like it. Also, feel free to let me know if the stream looks okay, color-wise. Because I put like a little filter over the game so that it doesn't look too desaturated. Ooh.
Sang of a mountain that would stand tall, even should all other lands sink beneath the sea. Indomitable and eternal, it arises from Urkopacha, the 100 peaks of time. Of all the beasts which crawl and fly, only
This
the
place
legendary
it really is
Valigarmanda
gorgeous.
could hope to disturb the summit's serene majesty. Yet, with that flying calamity imprisoned by the Dawn Serpent, what great feat remains for those who would claim the throne?
I like this. Whoa, it's huge. It's huge. It's massive.
So this is Urkopacha. I've never actually been here before.
Okay, I made it. Okay.
The air is so crisp and clear. Mountains everywhere you look.
It's quite pretty. I like it.
That one massive peak in particular has quite the presence. It puts me in mind of Som-Al.
That is
Those.
Workor Sormor, the tallest mountain in Yogg-Tural.
It has aura.
Its sheer height makes it an imposing climb. But there are other reasons the ambitious keep their distance.
Oh? Do tell.
Where to begin?
Excuse me, but you're Wuk Lamat, are you not? I hadn't thought to encounter one of the Dawn's promise here of all places.
Who's this? Who's this?
But I should introduce myself. I am Bol Nok, a weaver by trade.
Oh, hi, Mike.
Well
Hello.
met, Bolno.
Welcome. I
We're on our
completely
way to
forgot the
watch
time.
Rubella.
No worries. Hi, hello.
Oh, truly.
Welcome.
I've just come from there, as it happens. I'd asked the Pelu Pelu who sell me their wool to give me a tour of their alpaca ranch.
I did.
The head
I
rancher
finished
and
the
I
little
shared a bottle
festival.
of mezcal while he explained the finer points of wool production.
Wool.
Mezcal, is that a local beverage?
It's an Urkopacha specialty. A spirit made from distilled agave heart juice.
I want the drinks. I want the yummy drinks.
Yes, and it must have done wonders for my mood, for I tripled my usual order of alpaca wool. They did offer me a discount, though, so it wasn't a bad deal in the end. But listen to me, boring you with my tedious stories. I will leave you before you are lulled to sleep. Goodbye, and safe travels. Oh, silly me. I almost forgot to say the thing I actually wanted to say.
Yes, I did. I did it. Like 2 mobs or so.
Peace for Tural. I agree with your vision, Third Promise. You have my support in your bid for the throne.
Oh, this was wholesome. But yeah, I fought like a few mobs. I did.
I gather from his
Insanely
tale, we would
enough.
be foolish to underestimate Pelu Pelu merchants.
I want to see a dungeon already.
Yes, they do more than run the markets in Tuliyollal. Pelu Pelu peddlers can be found everywhere in Tural, traveling from place to place on their sturdy alpacas.
Alpacas! Alpacas!
They are effusive and engaging speakers, and many's the customer who's been talked into spending more than they bargained for.
They won't find this customer so easily charmed.
I don't believe you, Woklamath. I don't. I don't.
Watchun Pello's down the path! Off the main road! Don't get lost!
It's right there.
But yeah, I wanna see a dungeon already. Also, time to use my compass to the southwest, a little bit over there. And I'm really excited to get myself a mount. This is my favorite mount for those who don't know. It's the level checker that I farmed in Endwalker from the world boss. It was great. Let me see here. To the southwest over here. It should be around here, I would expect. No, don't attack me, be nice to me. Where is it? Why is everything attacking me? Why is everything attacking me? Oh, there it is. Everything is like trying to kill me. Oh, okay, here it is. I'm gonna try to get to the ether currents as I'm questing. Because that's what I wanted to do before in Kozamaoka as well. And yeah. Okay. The closest one is here to the south. I'll take it. Ugh. Oh. Okay. I'll take it. Wait. Here. I expect it's like I have to go around here. Or maybe there? South. Well, yeah, okay. Yeah, I have to go up there. Ay. Maybe I should have gone for the Aetherite first. Maybe. But I felt impatient. I felt quite impatient. I wanna get there. I wanna get up there. I want my ether current right now. Think they attack you because they know you went 4 hours without any combat last time. Yeah, they probably know. They probably know something. Yeah. Wait, what? No, it's up there. It's up there. Nah, I feel trolled. Nah. I feel trolled. but yeah, last time that is what happened, Shadow. I went like in my first 4 hours of the main story quest, not a single combat encounter. None. It was tragic. It was quite bad. No hops? Hop. I'm hopping. Hop. We have the hops. Hoppity hop. A little bit of hop here and there. Hop. But the lack of enemies is very funny. It is. It was quite comical, but I was also low-key, just low-key losing it. I was kind of losing it. But it's fine because we like this time around we fought like I can count them. 6 mobs. A whopping 6. Or was it 9? Yeah, I can imagine. It's all barren. Yeah, like the MSQ wasn't giving me anything to fight and like use my abilities on. It was tragic, but it's fine now. Hopefully we'll do a dungeon today. I think that would be awesome. And then you're gonna see me click on my abilities. Because I do that. I cannot help it. I'm a clicker. Ooh. I missed the dialogue. Exciting Pictomancy time. Yes! I'm excited. I'm excited to do dungeons in Dawntrail with Pictomancy. I'm quite excited. And it's quite fun. Like I did the post Endwalker quests. I did a post-Endwalker quest with the Pictomancer, and it was quite nice. I liked it. It's like, yeah, we bonk. It's really fun to do the bonk with the hammer. It's cute, and the effects are really nice, and I like the fact that it has a dash. Just because. I quite like it. That's not good. You've come all this way for the right of succession. Oh, so this means I'm exchanging words with the future Dawn servant. But please, the outcome is far from decided, but it is a possibility. How fortunate then that I deal in cloaks woven from especially luxurious alpaca wool. Such a garment would look magnificent when draped over the shoulders of our budding ruler. Oh no! This person wants to rob us. Oh, we're getting robbed. And the nation's ruler should dress her best for her adoring people, yes? Finery for our finest lady, that's right. Come, third promise, my well-stocked shelves are but a few steps away. Oh, we're getting... finest lady. I like the sound of that. I told you guys, she's gonna fall for it. She was like, I'm not falling for that. She's definitely falling for flattery. Flattery was enough. Flattery was enough to be robbed. Thank God we have Erenville the babysitter here, and the rest of us low-key babysitting as well. Alright. Wait. Can you see the... there he is. Alright, I suppose a quick look wouldn't hurt. Ahem, what did we just talk about? Erenville, when did you... Ah, a Shitona from far off Shaktaral. Northern winters are bitterly cold affairs, I'm told. I cannot imagine how you survive them without a lovely warm cloak of quality alpaca wool. No thank you. I'm not in need of new clothes at the moment, and neither is the third promise. Perhaps another time. Of course, my shop door is always open. God. They're sneaky. You were saying something about not being easily charmed? I was just... As I mentioned previously, the Pelu people live for bringing happiness through trade. They won't cheat you or sell you defective goods. They will, however, disarm you with their deft turns of phrase, and unwitting customers like Wuklamat fall prey to this affable approach time and time again. At least they're not scammers. But they are good at selling their stuff, I guess. Your only recourse is a clear and firm refusal. They won't pursue the matter should you make your disinterest plain. A valuable insight into the minds of the Pelu Pelu. Let us all take Erenville's words of caution to heart. They're silly people, not gonna lie. Wuklamat is ready to search out the Dawn Servant Selector. Not my finest moment, I'll admit, but now that we're here, let's do what we came to do. Find the Elector! Allow me to propose a strategy then. Krill, Alze, and I will speak with the merchants. Wuklamat, you and Erenville might try approaching travelers and passersby. Milulu, pray investigate any of the other establishments which catch your eye. Should we learn aught of use, let us relay it to the third promise. Lovely. Oh, let me switch here. Okay. Okay. Oh, someone's sitting here. That's so cute. That's so cute. Distillery worker. The Dawn Servant Selector. Ah, I thought you were a new face in town. Here for the right of succession, I take it. Me? I don't much care for who sits the throne, so long as they keep their all peaceful. People tend not to be in the mood to relax and sip our excellent mezcal once arrows and spears start flying, if you know what I mean. Speaking of which, would you like a cup? A joy shared is a joy doubled, I say. No. No, you're gonna... Oh, right, yes, you were asking about that elector business. Gory-looking village. Yeah, it's a cute village. Cozy. Yeah. Cozy. Yeah, it is a pretty cozy village. It is a pretty cozy village, I like it. Being but freshly returned from my trading route, I've heard that there's a contest afoot, but not much else. Our head ledger, Topley, could probably tell you more about it. But yeah, it's pretty cozy, I like it. And again, I quite like how colorful everything is in Dural. It's nice. I'm a fan. I like it. Let's see here. Electors, oh yes, I've heard all about the right of succession. They're looking to put a new ruler on the throne, eh? Personally, I'm rooting for Zoralja. If the first promise wins, he'll look to expand our sphere of influence. That means access to more resources and more customers in the thousands column potentially. So many new trading opportunities to spread happiness far and wide. Others have been coming around to my way of thinking, so I've begun crafting goods inspired by the resilient sun. Would you care to purchase something? No, I would not. Very well, you said you wanted to know about the Elector. I could help you, but I won't. I can tell you're no supporter of Zoralja or his policies. God. They all want to sell me something. It's insane. All of them. All of them. Hello there, I'm Mablu. Did you have a question for me? I assume this one is the Elector? Sorry, I don't know about any electors. You should take a moment to see our prized alpacas before you leave though. Oh, but be sure to admire them from a respectable distance. Get too close, and our nervous darlings may be tempted to spit on you, and that stuff stinks. It happened to a visiting buyer not so long ago. Tobley, that's the head rancher, was so mad at me for not giving a proper warning. No one makes a mistake without Tobley noticing. He knows everything that happens on this ranch. Okay, I assume Tobley might be the Elector. That's the vibe I'm getting. Oh, but I wanna interact with these NPCs. Okay. And this one also, the Gemstone Trader. Nice. Okay, nice. Good. I'm gonna go here. Where's the music at? The music stopped. No more music. Oh, there it is. Nice. Okay, good. You really have to watch yourself around these silver-tongued peddlers. I almost bought a bottle of mezcal and a stack of blankets. And then there was this enchanting ornament. Anyway, I did manage to learn that Tobley is the man to talk to about the contest. Now if only they'd share where this head ledger of theirs is to be found. Really? He's also the head rancher? Well, the alpaca ranch is not far from here. I say we pay it a visit before the others return. Very cute, very nice. I guess we go this way. Okay, right there. There you go. but that is a lot of alpacas. Still, we know the head ledger could be here somewhere. I can't let fear deter me. Not to say that I'm scared, of course. Wuklamat is so traumatized by llamas. Not llamas, alpacas. Sorry. Don't kill me for the confusion. Excuse me, is one of these workers Tobly? Tobly? Oh yes, he likes to mingle with the ranch hands and keep an eye on things. I can't tell you which one he is though. You can't? Is this part of the contest? All I can say is that Tobly often mentions his favorite pungent subject. He also can't resist a profitable trade, though who among us could, am I right? Still, if you bring him a very good deal, he might let his identity slip. Huh, so it's like a game. Easy enough. All I have to do is offer Tobly a deal he can't ignore. No problem at all. Well, maybe one problem. I don't think my purse is deep enough to pay everyone we think might be Tobly. Let's ask some questions first to narrow down the field. Okay. Great, we can meet back here to share our impressions. Okay. Well, obviously I'm not Tobly. I mean, oops. I shouldn't have said that. You're meant to find out for yourself who Tobly is, or if an elector is even in the village at all. Good luck! Great. Okay, let's try this one. Ah, a visitor from across the salt, if I'm not mistaken. Be warned, the alpacas will spit if you startle them. I suggest you keep your movements slow and deliberate. Let's try this one. You think I might be Tobly? Haha, well, maybe I am. All I will say is that in this village, none have cured more alpacas than I. Am I Tobly? Yes. Yes, that's me. Excellent work from the Third Promise and her entourage. Sharp instincts. Shall we commence the rite of succession then? Is it really that one? We'll see. We'll see now. I see we're both done with our interrogations. So, who do you think it is? I have my suspicions, but let's hear your pick. Well, the nonchalant one just said it outright, but can we believe him? The diligent one, I guess it would kind of match with the fact that the pink fellow was like, oh, I need to keep things clear. I need to tell the customers that the alpaca spit. And the boastful one took good care of the alpacas. I imagine that it's none of them. I said it. I don't think it's any of them. Not one of them. But I'll go with the nonchalant one, I guess. He seemed unconvincing to me. But if that's your choice, then that's who we'll talk to. Yeah, I don't think it's any of them, genuinely. Please don't make me choose again. Tobly, I offer you a deal, the truth of who you are in exchange for a tidy sum. What do you say? I say hand over the coin. The truth is, I'm not even a wrench. I just like to come by and watch the alpacas. What? You don't even work here? I knew I should have gone with my gut on this one. But now's not the time to mourn wasted coin. We need to regroup and rethink this. Well, good to know. Good to know. I'll go with the boastful one. Although the diligent one might fit better, maybe, because they were watching. I don't know. Only one way to find out. Only one way to find out. Okay. Nothing would make me happier than knowing your identity, so how about we make a deal and you tell me the truth? I have money. Haha, then I agree to your trade. Done and done. As for a part of the bargain, I am not doubly. Not a head ledger, and not a head rancher. Just a humble ranch hand. You're not him? Damn it, Milulu, I trusted you. That coin could have bought me 300 gourmet tacos. No, I can't let this taco tragedy distract me from what matters most. We need to determine which one is doubly. Okay, now that I think about it, maybe the last one isn't it either. The diligent ranch hand. Ah, the worker so intent on stable chores. I had my eye on that one too. Time to rip the mask off for mystery ranch hand, so to speak. Yeah, I don't think it's any of them. No, I don't think it's any of them. We know it's you, Tobly, and to prove it, I propose a deal. A generous sum of coin for confirmation of your identity. Your true identity. Let's see it. An offer I gladly accept. Really? Okay. Okay, fine. As you have correctly guessed, I am indeed Tobly, head ledger of Wachumpelo and head rancher of the family ranch. I am also one of Gulul Jaja's chosen electors. Aha, in a place featured in the Tuliolal saga, just as we thought. Though it took more coin than I would have liked to know for certain. She found you out fair and square, Tobly. And I'm glad she did. Would have been a pity had her bid ended here. I wish it wasn't any of them. That's actually sad. I wish it wasn't any of them and we had to look for it.
Deducing the Dawnservant's elector was the first step of the feat. Too simple a task for this aspiring ruler, eh?
Okay, let's see.
Right. Not hard at all.
Not hard at all.
Zorolja.
Okay.
I am told the head ledger, Tobly, is to be found here.
You have to guess which one of us is Tobly. That's part of the test.
You're Tobly.
Okay. Okay.
Without even asking a single question. Very impressive
Fair enough.
indeed. Without amusing prologue out of the way, we can proceed to the actual challenge.
Okay, let's see.
Per the Dawn Servant's instructions, I was free to devise any manner of feat. I considered the number of possibilities in the 10th column. But I think I have a good one.
Okay.
You must go forth and capture for me an alpaca.
Poor Woklamat. Poor Woklamat.
While I've not had the best experiences with alpacas, aren't they generally docile creatures? That doesn't sound like much of a challenge.
Bring out the example!
Okay, the example. What's the example?
This is a special kind of alpaca. Would you please approach the animal, third promise?
Is she gonna get spit on? Get spit on!
Who? Me? Well, it should stay calm if I stay calm, right? That's what Erinville said.
Oh my god, get spit on, please. Please, please, for the blood, please. It's for the blood, get spit on, please. Okay.
Ah! The little monster spat on me! Oh, that stinks! I can't.
Not us with our hand on our chest. Oh no!
Alpacas are paradoxical creatures, being both extremely curious and extremely cowardly. Press your luck when they're frightened, and you'll get a face full of spit, as you've all just witnessed.
That was a good scream from
Has an awful
Woklamat.
stench to expectoration. The globs contain half-digested food, you see, making it an effective deterrent against perceived threats.
God, that's vile. That's vile.
Wild valley braid like this one are especially timid and can therefore be quick to lash out.
I suppose we have to
They're
hunt
also
them.
especially hardy.
We have to hunt them without getting spit on.
Indeed. We take the rugged wild alpacas and breed them with our gentle domesticated stock. This produces the strong but biddable pack animals prized by our traveling merchants.
God.
That's all well and good, but did I need to bathe an alpaca spit for you to make your point?
Yes. Yes.
So,
Yes.
the task is
Yes.
to catch a wild alpaca.
That is correct. But be warned that it is a feat easier said than done. I suggest you prepare well before you enter the valley where the creatures dwell. And by you, I mean the claimants only. Allies are not permitted to assist with the catching.
Oh, okay. Okay.
The alpacas will help me judge which of you is worthy of receiving a keystone.
I don't know how to explain it, but whenever Tobley says alpacas, it feels like he's saying a slur. It sounds like a slur. I don't know why. It sounds like a slur.
So I'm to chase down a fluffy, spitting demon, and that somehow proves I'm fit to rule?
Yes, Woklamat, catch the fluffy demon.
As I said, the Dawn Servant granted me the freedom to decide my challenge. And when you reach the end of the ride, I dare say you will understand why I chose what I chose.
Very well. This won't take long.
Okay.
Wait! Didn't I warn you this was easier said than done? There are preparations to be made, factors to consider.
A beast is a beast. All yield to strength.
Zoralja is just aura farming whenever he's on screen. Every time. Every time.
So far, this experience has done absolutely nothing to improve my opinion of alpacas. But that doesn't mean I can't do this. Revolting spit aside, they're just another animal.
Woklamat huffing and buffing copium right now.
Are you all right, Woklamat? We thought we heard you scream.
The third promise does not scream. It was more of a startled yelp.
We believe you.
Scream, in other words.
Did you find the Elector?
Oh, we certainly did.
Oh, hello! Hi, Soya! Hi, welcome to the stream! I'm currently going to the Dawntrail MSQ. Hi, hello! Hi, hello! Earlier I did the festival in Kozamauka, and now I'm doing the what's it called? The Urkopacha questline here. Hi, hello, what's up? Okay, I'm gonna continue here. I had to go and wash that nasty stuff off my face. I think I got all of it. But would you mind taking a sniff for me, just to make sure? The stench has ruined my sense of smell. Oh yeah, before, like, a few minutes ago, Wuklamat got spit on by the alpaca. And she screamed in despair. And the whole village was able to hear her scream. Hey, I saw that look. Ooh, item levels. Oh, wait. Ooh, okay. It will actually be good. Awesome. Okay. Erenville wishes to discuss the feat of gold. The music is so goofy. Whoa. Okay. I had the auto chat on. You might have warned me about that earlier. I have enough trouble to tame alpacas. How do you expect me to wrangle a wild one? But they're so fluffy and cute. If cute, why smelly spit? With a proper saddle, we infuse the leather with a relaxing scent that soothes the spitting beast. Oh, okay. Wonderful, give me one of those then. Have you perhaps forgotten we are a clan of merchants? If you want a taming saddle, then you'll need to find a settler and make them an offer. Yeah, nothing is free. They don't come cheap, of course. Crafting a saddle will cost you the equivalent of 10 bell in the thousands column. Ugh. Yikes. You mean 10,000 pel? I don't have that kind of coin. Converting to gil, that comes to around 1 million or so. 1 million gil. 1 million gil. Insane. Mayhap if we all pitch in. I mean, I do have 9 million gil. But I'm not gonna spend the 9th for a saddle. No, this is my feat to accomplish. I wouldn't feel right about having others pay the cost. I'll find the money, somehow. In that case... Oh? That basket of wool is worth the sum you paid me earlier. 1 pel in the hundreds column. Beginning with the wool, you can trade for ever more valuable goods until you have something suitable to bargain with for the saddle. That's a nice gesture, but you think I can turn 100 pel into 1 million? That's 10,000 times more. We need 10,000 pel, not 1 million, so we're looking at 100 times more. Oh, hi, hello! Why do you haunt my potato dreams? I don't know. Why do I haunt your dreams? I mean, to be fair, I did take your soul and everyone else's. But I don't know why I'm haunting your dreams. But hi, hello, welcome to the stream. Hi, hello, welcome. I'm currently going to the main story quest here. Welcome. Alright, I panicked and got it confused with Alfred smelling gill. I'm not so sure about this trading idea. You were almost talked into buying a cloak you didn't need mere moments after you arrived. But I hate it when you're right. Then let me help you with your deal making. Oh, hello again. Mablu. I work here as a ranch hand, but I've also learned a lot about the peddler profession. It's alright if I aid them now, yes? I guided the claimants towards the first step of the feat like you asked. As long as Wuklamat goes along to capture her alpaca, she is free to accept assistance from whoever she likes. My potato brethren say they are scared of you, as they should be. As they should be. I inflict. What did you do to them? Well, you see, they gazed in my direction and their souls were taken, and now their souls belong to me. Which is why they may be low-key terrified, but it's fine. They'll get over it. They always get over it. They got turned into chips, dude. Sounds yummy. I'm gonna chomp on one of them one day. Once I'm hungry and I want maybe a snack. They could be my snacks. Yum 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 yum. Hehe. Thank you for the snack. No, not my brethren. Well, they're my snacks now. And I demand a bag worth of chips, please. I demand a bag of chips worth of your brethren, please. Thank you very much. Hooray! Let's see about getting you that saddle then, Third Promise. Well, who am I to say no? Exactly! You don't have a choice. You don't have a choice. Your brethren shall be mine. So you shall produce more. Produce more brethren. You should get it next week. Awesome! Much appreciated. Thank you, Potato. Thank you, Mr. Potato. Thank you for the blessing. Yippee! I don't know why you made your offer, but I could use an ally with a beak for bargains. Welcome aboard, Mablu. Should the rest of us stay behind, perhaps? It may be easier to haggle over prices without so many voices chiming in. Yes, stay here and pitch in with the ranch work. With Mablu gone, I'll need extra hands to tend to the alpacas. Great! Gladly. Although, Milulu, I think you should go with Wuklamat. You've seen markets and bazaars the world over and surely have sage advice to share. Yeah, I traveled the world. In that case, you should also hold on to the alpaca wool. If it's misplaced or soiled in some way, you have nothing to bargain with. As if I'd do such a thing, but I leave the wool with Milulu anyway. The better to keep my hands free. To begin, I suggest we try trading the wool to Habli the saddler. He won't agree to the deal, of course, but it will give us an idea of how much he'll accept for his wares. Awesome. So, the current objective in the story is for us to get enough money of currency that they're using so that we can get a saddle that has a certain scent that calms down wild alpacas so that we can catch a wild alpaca and get a certain rock. That is the current goal. Okay, let's see. Something I can do for you? We've come to bargain. I need one of your special taming saddles to catch a wild alpaca. Dude, you should try Still Wakes the Deep. I love that game. I'm not familiar with it, but I may look into it. Thank you for the suggestion. I may look into it. Currently, I'm trying to... It's short but so good. Yeah, I may try it. I may try it at some point. I feel like I heard of it. I heard about it before. Let me search it up. I feel like I've seen it. I feel like I've seen it briefly. Yeah, I may try it. I may try it at some point. Thank you for the suggestion. A saddle is it, and how will you be paying for it? With this basket of fine alpaca wool. But currently, for a while, for the next 2 weeks exactly, I'll be trying to finish the MSQ, and then I will try to play on Path of Exile 2 in the new league. I'm quite excited for the new league. What use does a saddle maker have for wool? Besides, this would barely cover the cost of a single strap buckle. Offer me something I actually want. Let's see here. And what might that be? Mezcal. I like to nurse a cup at the day's end while I inspect my finished work. Bring me a jug of quality stuff and you've got yourself a deal. This bodes well for us, Third Promise. Such mezcal can be had for only 5 bell in the thousands column. Oh, huge. Awesome. Lovely. Hold on. Did you say Third Promise? Then my offer has changed. The saddle is going to cost you a jug of premium mezcal, aged 3 years at least. Their greed sickens me. 3 years? That stuff is valued at 10,000 bell or more. Why have you doubled the price? Because I must support the man of ambition who will see my business prosper. Zoralja will go to war and his cavalry will need saddles. Lots of saddles. They drive a hard bargain. Yeah. It's nothing personal, Third Promise, but I won't sell you my craft for anything less than my asking price. So greedy. So greedy. Okay. Can't say that I blame him. I'm known for championing peace, and peace is unlikely to bring him more customers. Those dang greedy corporations. Yeah, they're like the Pelu here are really giving off stinky corporation greed. They're like super greedy. Selling happiness, by the way. It's like such a corpo way of putting it. And yet, I would have expected, like, in one way, I would have expected their village to be a bit more grandiose. On the other hand, maybe they're trying to, like, give off cozier vibes. I'm sorry, but my potato friends are calling me and I have some potato business to get to, so I gotta go. Sorry. No worries. Have a good one with your potato business and your potato friends. Have a good one, Mr. Potato. Have a good one. But, yeah, it feels like, maybe they're trying to seem more cozy. Sorry, I'll try to stay longer next time, but I'm so busy. Oh, of course. No worries, man. No worries. If there were Cyberpunk 2077 characters, they would definitely be corpo people. Yes, I agree to that. I agree with that. They would definitely be that sort of folk. Those of our grandparents' generation remember the dark days when the clans were at war. Many of these Pelu pray for your victory, Wuklamat. I'm kind of confused. Why do they Why do the Pelu look like children? Like, I don't think it was explained anywhere. Because they look human. They look human, at least under their helmets. But I don't really get why they look like kids. I didn't get that. I didn't understand the reasoning behind that. Like, I haven't seen the reasoning behind that. But I'm curious to see if there's a reasoning behind that. I'm curious to see if there's a reason as to why they look like kids. Yeah. So far they are giving off goblin vibes. They are definitely giving goblin vibes, especially with their little helmets. They're like goblins, but overall smarter. that is what this feels like. They're like goblins, but they don't scam, and they're a bit smarter. I think like that's how I'm reading them so far. The younger ones, though, to them, strife and bloodshed are as children's stories. They think themselves safe from these horrors and take the peace we now enjoy for granted. Still others are unsatisfied with this quiet prosperity and crave the future the second promise envisions. They've become obsessed with innovations like the dirigibles that have made trade swift and easy. Then you have those like Havli, convinced that the first promise's plans for conquest will afford them opportunities for great profit. But what about you, Mablu? Aren't you of the younger generation? At least a year or two younger than me, I'd say. How can you tell? They all look kind of the same. How can you tell? How can you tell? They all look of the same size and they look the same, at least below the little goggles. I don't understand it. But maybe once I see more of them, I'll get it. Oh, I was raised on the old tales. I've memorized the accounts of what it was like when the Yokhui ruled our village. That's why I offered to help. I wanted to become Dawn's servant to keep our nation from going back to the way it was. Well then, I guess I'd better make sure I win the contest. But the type of mezcal the saddle maker wants is so very expensive. Weren't we expecting to need 10,000 pel from the outset? Nothing's changed, we just need to get on with it. I may not have a head for trade or the stomach for alpacas, but I won't give up with the piece of Tuliolal on the line. Maybe those corpo goblins can smell how much money each one has, and that's how they know who is who. I guess money is measured it's like proportional with age. The money is proportional with age. Yeah. Then neither will I. We will make you Dawn's servant. Aiming for that 10,000 pel jug right away will only bring us failure and frustration. So let's first try exchanging the wool for anything even a touch more valuable. The trick is to find someone who needs alpaca wool and is willing to trade at a loss to acquire it. Someone who supports your bid for the throne, for instance. Oh, so what are we doing here? It reminds me of the guy that got a house starting from trading a pen. I think that's how it went. There was this guy that traded a pen for something slightly more valuable and kept going like this until he got a house. I think that's how it went. And I guess this is what we're gonna do as well. Oh, we're gonna go for this one from the very beginning. From our rival. Of course, the Weaver! Bolnox was his name, I believe. He went out of his way to say he agreed with my vision and he was here to buy wool. I think I remember the direction he was going, but for now, let's head back to that road where we first met him. Oh, wait, there's a fate. But no, I must not get distracted. I must not get super distracted. Wait, did I ever attune to it? Oh god. Okay, good. Do. Bum, 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 bum. Whoop, whoop. Hop, hop, hop. I do like hopping with this mount. Hoppity hop. This is the spot. After Bolnox talked to us, he walked off to the south. And he was probably going to Ikuvlo's Inn. Most visitors to Wat Chumpel end up staying there. Let's go and check, shall we? Do. This way. Can I have that basket, Milulu? Yes. Thanks, now let's see if we can turn a profit. Bolnock, I'm glad we found you. Are you interested in making a trade? Third promise, you wish to do business with me? Might I ask what this is all about? Oh, and now we're explaining what's going on. Okay. Okay. I see, so the goal is to turn that basket of wool into a jug of 3-year-old premium mezcal? Then allow me to invest in your efforts. Yippee! Peace in Tyrol is what allows me to cross freely into the lands of my suppliers. Naturally, I would prefer that one pledge to preserve that peace win the throne. Okay, good. Thus do I humbly offer you this wool poncho, a small token that I pray contributes to your victory. Oh, that's fine craftsmanship. A garment like that would easily fetch 5 bell in the hundreds column. That's very generous, Bolnock. Thank you. I promise I won't let you down. I have every faith in you, Third Promise. May fortune bless your future dealings. I can't believe you quintupled your investment with your first deal. We're off to a spectacular start. Only because Milulu remembered our Weaver friend. All I did was hand over the wool. Thank you! Thank you, Woklamat! You're finally giving proper credit. Yes, that's not true. The connections you build with people are vital. This is one of the most fundamental precepts of trading, one which you've instinctively mastered. No. I have nothing to say. You think so? I know so. Now let's take our 500 bell poncho and trade it for something even more valuable. Here, Milulu, you take the poncho. If I lost it somehow, Erinville would never let me hear the end of it. All set? Our next deal is waiting to be found. Excellent trade! Nice. Success! You traded a 100 bell basket of alpaca wool for a 500 bell wood poncho. Okay. Leveraging connections is a sound strategy, but we should also consider supply and demand. An individual in urgent need of a good poncho will offer more than a merchant simply looking to stock his shelves. That makes sense, but how do we know if someone needs a poncho? They have a fabulous sense of style. Definitely. Of course. It's a nice, sturdy poncho, but the design is traditional. I don't think fashion is part of its appeal, so only those people with a practical need would be interested. No, not necessarily. Not necessarily. Traditional drip is nice as well. Wait, that's an obvious answer, isn't it? We look for a person without a poncho and hope they're eager to buy ours. Yes, there you go. We find the demand for our supply. So, where should we begin our search for prospective buyers? There are any number of places, but we could do worse than starting right here at the inn. There might be interested travelers. Who here needs a poncho? A lot of Mamulja hardly wear anything to begin with. Those are probably Lensguard or sellswords. Mamulja who soldier for a living prefer not to wear much above the waist. It hampers their movements. So even if they have bared shoulders, Mamulja carrying arms can be struck off the list. Nod. Nod. Well, that one doesn't seem to have anything. Let's see, no coat or cloak, but also no weapon. Oh, we might have a winner. Oh there, friend. You're not a mercenary by trade, right? I was curious about your bold choice of dress, or lack thereof. Oh, it was no choice of mine, believe me. I was attacked by beasts on the way here and barely escaped with my scales intact. My coat was not so lucky. I'm actually a toolmaker from Tuliolal and was dressed quite smartly, all the better to show the Bellu I am a man who takes pride in his appearance and therefore his work as well. But now look at me. Well, sir, this is your lucky day. What a splendid poncho! This would be the perfect replacement for the coat I lost. Would be willing to part with it if you'd like to make a trade. For one of your fine tools, perhaps? What about this hatchet? I crafted it myself and will vouch for its quality. The blade looks sharp, the haft well made. I'd value it at 1 bell in the thousands column. Oh-ho! From 500 to 1,000. We have a deal. Wonderful. A fine garment such as this should put me on even footing with any fellow merchant. Like the eponymous owner of Miplu's mate garden for one. Her field hands use hatchets to harvest the mate, and I thought to impress her with the tool I sold you. No matter. I have other wares to sell. Glad I am to have met you. Did you hear that? We've already found our next buyer. To Miplu's mate garden we go. Yes, but it's a fair distance on foot. We should take alpacas. These ones will be the calm type, right? I don't know. Excellent trade! Oh yeah! Success! You traded a 500 bell wool poncho for a 1,000 bell hatchet! Dum 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 dum. Do 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 do. Okay. Let me see here. Okay, Mablu, speak. Well done recognizing that toolmaker as a potential customer. If you have a mind to change professions, you'd make an excellent merchant. Wuklamat steals herself for the right to find her next trading partner. Before we get moving, you should be the one to hold this. Yeah, give me the hatchet. Let me hold on to it. With that, I suppose we should hop on the alpacas Mablu has so kindly provided. Ready to go? Let's mount up. Begin the alpaca ride. We begin. Wow! They're so cute. And it's up to the mate fields we go. Please don't spit. Please don't spit. You'll be fine. These ones are accustomed to people. I still don't trust them. You have a knack for riding, no matter what you say. Without our alpaca friends, we probably would never have become traveling merchants. Can you imagine walking all the way across Tyrol? Pretty sure this quest is inspired by the real-life story of the guy that started with a paperclip and traded his way to a house, if I remember right. I mentioned earlier, I said that there was a guy that sold a pen and got a house in the end. That is what I said earlier. I guess I got it wrong. I think it was a paperclip and then a pen. I don't know. But yeah, from paperclip. I misremembered. So Mablu, you said you were learning about the peddler profession. You don't care for ranch work? No, I love it. I love working with alpacas. But becoming a peddler has always been a dream of mine. It's just, I'm not sure I have the talent for it. If I can help you buy the taming saddle though, then it would be proof that I can do this after all. Oh my god, Cactuar. In that case, you'd best get ready to be a merchant. Look, we're almost there. Yuppie. Wait, is this... Oh, okay, there's nothing here. Okay. We made it, and without a single smelly incident. I sent the alpacas back to Ikuvla's inn, so we'll walk along the main road when we return to the village. Speaking of roads to travel, you were adopted by the Dawn servant, weren't you, Third Promise? That I was. Then perhaps you understand. I was an orphan too, you see. Tobly took me in. He took in all the ranch hands, actually. All of them? Yes, and everyone works hard at their chores, grateful for the opportunity to repay the head ledger's generosity. Yet here I am, the only one wanting to go off and be a merchant. I'm sorry, I don't know why I'm telling you this. We need to keep trading things for your saddle if you're to prepare for the Feet of Gold. As it's mate harvesting season, they can't have too many quality hatchets. Add to that Wuklamat's way with people, and we should have no trouble making a favorable deal. That's Miplu herself over there. Pass the hatchet to the Third Promise, and let's get to bargaining. I still don't get how they recognize each other. I still don't get it. Again, I guess from the smell of money emanating from each and one of them. You have that little axe for me? Thanks! Now to see what we can get for it. You're Miplu, the owner of these fields. I have a mind to trade if you're interested. Well, the Third Promise. I might be convinced to entertain a proposal. What do you have on offer? This hatchet. Forged by a seasoned artisan, the razor edge of this exceptional tool will make light work of your crops. The quality is acceptable, I suppose. I offer you a large sack of mate leaves in exchange. A sack of mate leaves is valued at 1 pel in the thousands column, the same price as the hatchet. This deal will bring us no closer to the mescal. If I may, Mistress Miplu, its harvesting season does not the demand for hatchets afford them a higher value? It is indeed the season, which is why I procured an ample batch of tools well in advance. We've missed the window for demand. In that case, we'll have to fall back on connections. Think of it this way, a generous deal here will put you in the third promise's good graces. Surely that's worthy of consideration. I do not wish to give offense, but I must tell you that I stand with the second promise. His innovations will improve every aspect of our lives, I believe, including farming, and I will no longer have need of hatchets. I assure you that I have nothing but respect for Wuklamat. That is why I'm prepared to purchase a spare hatchet at a fair price. I suppose it is fair given your reasons, but we ourselves would be no better off for the transaction. How about this then? If we were to help bring in your harvest, would you give us a better deal? As a matter of fact, I would. Until Kona's reforms come about, I can always use more hands in the fields. Then you can go ahead and add our labor to the bargain. I guess we're doing labor. Added value to tip the scales. How could I have forgotten one of the most basic rules of trading? You can rest here if you like, Mablu. Milul and I have mate together. Oh no, I'm helping too. Off to the fields then, and mind you pick the healthy leaves. I'll take 5 good bundles from each of you. Whoop. Okay. Ah! Oops, I misclicked. Okay. Time for the leaves. Time for the leaves. Okay. Yippee! We did labor! Manual labor! Go! Yippee! Okay, Miplu. Give us. Yes, I did. Please. An acceptable harvest. We'll see how your companions fared before I make any decisions, though. Here, we've brought our share as well. Leaves! Thank you, Third Promise. This is more than enough to hold up your end of the bargain. Now it's time to honor mine. After adding the value of your labor to the price of the hatchet, I am prepared to offer you a full sack of our highest grade mate leaves. It may not have been combat, but at least it was different than the walking and talking. Yeah, we are trading here. At least we're doing a little trading, a little gathering, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Premium mate. I bought at the shop. 1 sack of those leaves would cost no less than 5 pel in the thousands column. Then we can bid farewell to this hatchet. My god. I'll give it a good home. Talk of the contest aside, I'm glad we could come to a mutually agreeable trade. As am I. All the best with the rest of your harvest. Mablu, what's wrong? It's as I was saying before, even after everything Dobby's done for me, I'm planning to abandon it all and become a merchant. But then I needed your help after forgetting a basic rule of trade. How can I expect Dobby to accept my decision then? Have you mentioned your plans to leave? Not exactly. I wanted to prove I could succeed as a peddler before I declared my intentions. I seek to follow in my father's footsteps, but not because he expects it of me. I want to preserve Tyrell's peace, and become Dawn Servant happens to be the best way to do it. You should live a life of your own choosing, and I wouldn't be surprised if Dobby held the same opinion. So talk to him. You're right! It's better to find out for sure than worry over what he might say. Thank you for the advice. Wholesome. So wholesome. So cute. But first, we have a saddle to buy. I want that success under my belt so I can be sure of my decision. What's next then? We try to trade our tea leaves for something halfway to 10,000 pel? No, I think we're close enough now. I say we go straight for the premium mezcal. Bargain our way into double the value, eh? Think you can do it? Trust me, I will make this trade work. I admire you, Third Promise. That you're holding your own against such strong competition for the throne is inspiring. Am I really holding my own against Kona and Zeralcha? I mean, of course I am. I'm Wuklamat of the Dawn's Promise, after all. I love how we're looking at Wuklamat like, all like, no, stop being insecure. You have your own qualities about yourself. Be kind to yourself. And I think we should learn from that. Excellent trade! Success! You traded a 1,000 pel hatchet for a 5,000 pel sack of top grade made leaves. Yippee! Wuklamat has her eye on a jug of premium mezcal. Before we go, let me give you the mate leaves. I don't need to risk proving Aaronville's point. Ready then. Our next stop is the Mezcal Distillery. We go! Oh, and I'm just gonna... Yep. Yup. Oh, no! No! I saw the ether current at the very last moment. That's okay. I'll get it later. It's fine. It's fine. We want to speak with a man by the name of Gobley. Even among his fellow distillers, he's regarded as a master of the craft. He knows the value of his product, so if we're to convince him to trade for twice what the leaves are worth, we're going to need targeted information. That means asking around and taking in the gossip. If you could talk to people here in the distillery, Milulu, perhaps Wuklamat could do the same at the village entrance. Meanwhile, I'll head to the north side and see what I can learn. There's not much I can say about Gobley, but I can tell you what Gobley's been saying. The other day, he was muttering about monsters prowling around Gave Jaws. That's the field where they gather ingredients for the mezcal. Their presence has made it harder to procure said ingredients, and thus driven up the price of his product. A boon, some might argue, but it's hard to celebrate when it affects the work as it does. Can't readily bring joy to people if you can't keep making the thing they love. I have a feeling we're gonna fight stuff. I have a feeling we're gonna fight stuff. Me, I'm a chef from Toliolang. I often come here to buy Goblin's mezcal, the finest in Tyrol, according to my customers. He always brings out a jug during our dealings, but I can't handle the stuff too well myself. I take small sips, not wanting to be impolite, you understand, but still end up so addled as to agree to whatever price he quotes me. It would be nice to have less potent refreshments during such conversations, else I might have to seriously reconsider our arrangement. Okay, Chubli. Goblin might be a deft hand at distilling, but he's got no sense when it comes to appearances. Rumor has it he's been invited to the palace for business negotiations. If he presents himself to the court wearing his usual rumpled attire, though, he'll be laughed out of sun perch. Oof, oof. So I guess Bro is a bit of a mess. That is the only thing I can assume. So, what did you find out? Oh, we can make use of all those tidbits. The deal is as good as sealed. As for me, I found out where Goblin is working. There's a millstone at the top of the slope behind the distillery. You go on ahead, and I'll bring Wuklamat. Oh, this way, up here. Yeah. You have business with me, madam? Why don't we talk down below so as not to distract the alpaca from his work? Okay. It's the goober music again. Now, what's this about? Keep it brief if you would. I'm a busy man. We're in the market for a 3-year-old jug of premium mezcal, assuming you have any on hand, that is. Ah, an excellent choice. I must warn you though, it doesn't come cheap. We don't have Bell, but we can offer a sack of mate leaves in exchange. It's top-grade stuff, like the mezcal. No deal. Mate leaves are well and good, but I don't have any use for them. No deal! Just like that! Still, I'd hate to send you away empty-handed. Why don't we sit and chat a while over a cup of mezcal? Now the real bargaining begins. Which of our cards do you want to play first? The monsters in the agave fields. Let's hold on to that one. We need to consider our timing. The distaste for strong drink. Okay, I'm not gonna get ahead of myself. Fine. I appreciate your hospitality, but I'm afraid I can't hold my drink. I've heard one of your regular customers, Hubigo Chef, is the same. Seeing as not everyone can enjoy mezcal, I wonder if you might benefit from having other refreshments to offer. Something like mate tea, for instance, and brewed from the finest leaves, of course. Ah, you're right. Absolutely right. I had noticed a growing reluctance on the part of my Hubigo friend, but did not realize I myself was to blame. I must endeavor to be a better host. Still, even with that added value in mind, no sack of leaves is worth the mezcal you're after. Should we offer to call the monsters causing them trouble? Not yet. We'll keep that card up our sleeve until we need it. As I expect you're aware, the rite of succession is currently taking place. That's why the third promise has graced us with her presence. When the contest is decided, the subsequent ascension ceremony and banquet will be a prestigious affair. If your mezcal were to be served there, it would bring your distillery immeasurable fame. Wait, could it be that your rumored invitation to the palace is to discuss that very possibility? As a matter of fact, yes! I must admit I'm still reeling from the abruptness of it all. It would be a great honor and opportunity if I can secure the deal. Well, I should think your excellent mezcal would speak for itself. That said, there's no such thing as being too prepared, and first impressions last. You'll want to be wearing your very best when you walk into Volok Shunsa. It would be such a shame to miss this chance of a lifetime simply for want of proper garments. That it would. Are you saying you have garments to offer, something ideal for court? We have no garments on hand, I'm afraid, but we can provide you with the next best thing, an introduction to a weaver. His name is Bolnog and his works are highly regarded in Tuliolal. As a supporter of Wuklamat and keen observer of palace politics, he will doubtless be happy to guide you in the selection of an outfit to fit this golden occasion. That is certainly a tempting proposal, and one of which I should like to take full advantage, but the scales still aren't quite balancing. Weren't there monsters running amok in a Cave Jaws? That's a problem we could easily solve for you. We're finally fighting, we're finally fighting, we're finally fighting, finally. Truly, I would be most grateful for immediate assistance. I was resigned to hiring sellswords to clear them out. Factoring in that saved expense and an introduction to a trusted weaver, this is shaping up to be a sound bargain. Alright, you have a deal. Yes, I knew you'd come around. Give us a moment and Milulu and I will take care of those prowling nuisances. In the meantime, I'll use the time to pen an introductory letter to Bolnog. The fields you're looking for are just north of Huachumpelo. Be safe. Let's go, yeah! We're fighting stuff, yeah! Yippee! Okay, there's Wuklamat. Oh, I wonder if there's one here. Yes, it is. Okay, let me chat with Wuklamat. That should be a Cave Jaws just over there. This will go faster if we split up. Come and find me once you finish cleaning out your share of the pests. Awesome. Yes, that's awesome. Give me my current. I want... Oh! Okay, but I want the current first before I forget, and then I'll go back to fighting. Ah. Oh no, no, don't attack me. No, why are there 3 of them? Okay, 2. No, okay, fine. We're fighting this one. It's not... Okay, there. Easy. Wow. Time to paint some enemies. Yes! Finally! Finally! Oh. Bonk. Next. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Bonk, bonk, bonk. We finally bonk, bonk, bonk. I forgot to channel the stuff here. Oopsie. It's fine. Bam. Okay. And now we we go this way. Bunk. And one more bunk. There you go. Okay. And now we yap with the Wuklamat. We go to Wuklamat now. Compared to the creatures I hunted with Papa, this was no challenge at all. Come on, let's head back to the distillery. All that's left is to give Mablu the sack of leaves so she can seal the deal. Yippee! We did that. Yes, we did that. No, I guess there's one here. Maybe I'll just... Nah, it's nearby. I will not teleport. It's fine. Maybe I should have used these. Wait. I'm checking my stats here. Oh, they're kind of bad. They're kind of bad. I don't like them. I mean, what was I expecting from Quest Gear? I was looking at this one. It's kind of bad, but it's fine. Okay. Those monsters were no trouble for you, it seems. Now if I could just have the sack of leaves. Okay. Take it. Thank you for looking after our precious trading goods. Oh, let's go. We get the alcohol, and then we give the alcohol for the saddle, and then Wuklamat does her job finally. Maybe. Your monster problem has been resolved, Master Goblin. Here are the made leaves and the written introduction to Bolnock. As agreed. Then the deal is done. Here, your jug of premium mezcal. Aged 3 years. Please accept it with my compliments. Yes, we finally have the mezcal. Great work, especially you, Mablu. You were the one that inspired me to come this far, Third Promise, but let's not celebrate until we have the saddle in hand. I'm so excited for the guy with the saddle to change the deal for shits and giggles and laughs. I'm sure that will happen. Mablu, is it? You drive a hard bargain, young peddler. I look forward to doing business with you in the future. Young peddler! Yay! Thank you, but truth be told, I'm just a ranch hand for now. Should I ever become a proper merchant, though, I'll be back to strike more deals with you. How cute. How cute. Awesome! Yay! Success! You traded a 5,000 pel sack of top-grade made leaves for a 10,000 pel jug of premium mezcal. And now... Oh, no, we're not done. Okay, Wuklamat. Even at the palace, I don't think I've held a 10,000 pel jug of anything before. My hands won't stop shaking. Here, you'd better hold on to it until we get to the saddle maker. Can you imagine if we dropped it and had to start all over again? Luckily, Havli's place is not far. We just need to head across the plaza. Imagine if we just dropped it. Yeah, imagine if we just dropped it. Wouldn't that be fun and awesome and silly and goofy? That would be so fun and great. This is it, the trade we've been working towards. Doom, doom, doom. Phew, still in one piece. Right, time to make our deal. I hope this one is voiced. Please be voiced. It's not. Get your tools ready, Saddler. We've brought your precious mezcal. Wait, you actually got your hands on a jug? But you had nothing. A few measly clumps of wool. What we had was an aspiring trader with a gift of negotiation. What a grin! What a smug grin! All of them are so sneaky. Although I'd sooner aid no claimant but Soral Ja, I cannot go against the guiding principles of the Pelu Pelu. The trade is a fair one. I will craft your saddle there, promise. Great! Stay and wait, if you like. I have all the requisite materials, so this won't take long. Saddle, please. Your commission is ready. Catching a wild alpaca is never a simple affair, but you'll have an easier time of it with one of my saddles. Now, if you don't mind, I have other work that needs finishing. Ah, I can taste that smooth mezcal already. Okay. Oh? We did it! The saddle is ours! And to think we started out with only 100 pel basket of alpaca wool. Mablu, you are going to be an incredible merchant. Thank you, it makes me so glad to hear you say that, Third Promise. We got what we came for, so let's return to the ranch. The others will be waiting. Feat accomplished! Oh, it's pretty. It's pretty. Success! You traded a 10,000 pel jug of premium mezcal for a taming saddle. Ah, finally. Finally, it took so long. It took so long. Finally, please, please. I wanna see Woklamat catch an alpaca, please. You've acquired the saddle then? Yes, and thanks in no small part to Mablu. Before you rush off to catch an alpaca though, let me teach you how to saddle one. I'll bring out one of our wild-born friends so you can practice. Oh, she's scared. I know. This is something I need to learn. Okay, can you do it, Woklamat? Great sunken gods, I did it! Wow! So cute. He hardly seemed bothered, much less inclined to spit, as if he was completely accepting of Woklamat's touch. That is because of the singular scent with which the saddle has been coated. Alpacas find it very soothing. You know, I've never taken a good long look at one of you before, but you're actually kind of cute. Yes. You're only now noticing that? Zoral Ja, he's back. Having done exactly what he set out to do, why is it golden? The alpaca he's brought, is it just me or is it glowing? I've heard tales of such a beast. They say the golden alpaca lives a solitary existence deep in the valley, where it shuns the company of both man and its own kind. How did he manage to snare a prize like that? A beast knows its betters. Faced with overwhelming strength, it will yield rather than risk death. An apt illustration of how greatly the power of the first promise exceeds yours, Wuklamat. Strength alone won't win him our father's throne. I'll be the one to find the Golden City, and then Tyrell can remain at peace. An everlasting desire for peace can only be forged in the fires of war. To unite as one, the people must be taught. They must suffer the horror and the hopelessness firsthand. Oh my god! Exhaustion from prolonged conflict. The wages of war's merciless nature. These are what moved the clans to join in the founding of Tuliolol all those years ago. Consider the younger generation of this village. Since birth have they basked in unbroken harmony, and behold, they regard the war not as tragedy, but opportunity. Thus does the resilient son seek to provide education. He offers much-needed lessons in the realities of conquest and the renewed appreciation for peacetime. It is true that war's misery breeds a longing for peace. But I have seen with my own eyes what becomes of an empire forged through the violence you propose, the rebellions it spawned, and the ruins it left behind. The Garlean Empire was a congregation of simpletons. Oh, he knows. He knows. The oppressed fought back against their oppressors, as well they should. Men are not beasts. Only a fool would seek to rule over all with the threat of force alone. This is why Gulul Jaja did not elevate the Mamulja, why he treated all clans with equal respect. However, the first promise has his gaze fixed upon more distant horizons. He would unite not only Tuliolal, but the star in its entirety. What? Why? I need not explain myself to you. Oh god. That's kind of extra, isn't it? It's a bit extra. Oh, well done indeed. The first promise has completed the feat of gold with an appropriately golden flourish. May I present to you your much-deserved keystone? He's always been like that, never sharing his innermost thoughts with me or even with Kana. It's like we're not even family. That's pretty sad. I'll ponder Zoalja and his mysteries later. Right now I need to think about finishing the feat of gold. I have my saddle, I've practiced how to use it, so lead on to where the wild alpacas roam. The valley of Orunkanka is northwest of here. Come on everyone, even if we can't enter ourselves, we can see Wuklamat off on her hunt. We continue. Okay, we go this way. Very cute, very nice, very proper. I can do this. I know I can. Cheer on Wuklamat as she marshals her courage to attempt the harrowing task of capturing a wild alpaca. Wait, where's the... Oh, okay, I'm going this way. Hold on. I have something I want to gather. If I can actually find... Oh, there, it's up there. Oh, okay, I have to go this way. By the looks of it. Can I jump from here? No. I have to climb. I have to climb. Up, up. Down there. Can I? Oh! Oh! Hmm? No. Okay. I need to climb properly. But can I climb properly? No. I guess from here? I guess from here. I really, really want to get it. Up, 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 up. Hop, 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 hop. Hop, hop, hop. Okay. I can do this. I know I can. Okay. Slash tier.
Good luck there, Promise!
Yay!
Thanks.
It's voiced.
I'll need it. Truth be told, still not sure about alpacas. I'd rather not go near one if I can help it. But if I'm to rule this nation, then I'll need to learn how to live with them. Tural is their home too.
Yes.
Right. I'm off.
So, shall we head back to the ranch, or...?
I'm staying here.
Awesome. We chill here.
Wuklamat is alone in this. The least we can do is stand watch and await her return.
It may be a while yet. Help me pitch the tent.
We set up a tent. Okay. We set up a tent. Fair enough.
Trust a gleaner to come prepared for anything.
What's a gleaner?
Someone whose job it is to travel the world and procure uncommon things for their employers. Erenville specializes in finding animals, I believe.
But aren't Aren't you a Shitona from Shaktural? Why did you cross the salt?
When I was much younger, the thought of leaving Tural never even occurred to me. But then, some years ago, my mentor tasked me with a difficult hunt. Something I could never find, she said, so long as I clung to the familiar. She suggested that I leave home, leave Tural, and join the Gleaners of Sharlayan. As one of their number, I could experience the world, immerse myself in myriad cultures and customs, see the many faces of nature. And once I had learned what is truly important, I would find that which I seek. My younger self took those words to heart, and off I went to become a gleaner.
Her words alone moved you to leave behind everything you'd ever known? You must have great respect for your mentor.
We finally found out stuff about Erenville. Awesome.
As it happens, gleaner work was much to my liking, and I all but forgot why I had pursued it in the first place. Yet, events conspired to put me back on the trail I'd abandoned.
Wait, are you saying you were tasked with finding the City of Gold?
I was. And though my hunt is now entangled with the right of succession, I mean to see it through.
Well then, I understand completely. We all have our reasons for seeking the Golden City. Which is all the more reason for us to work together.
Just so.
I wanna see the City of Gold. But I have a feeling we'll get to there, since it was mentioned so often. It would be insane not to get there.
She should have been back by now. What if something's happened to her? We need to tell Tobli and arrange a search party.
Wait. Do you hear that?
Oh? Oh my god. It took her a while.
I did it.
She looks tired. Is it me? Is it me, or she has eye bags under her eyes? She kind of has eye bags. Oh no.
You're utterly spent. And small wonder.
Well done, Third Promise.
The ranch isn't going anywhere. Take a rest in the tent.
I think I will. Thank you all for believing in me.
How wholesome. Again. But the tent was a good idea. The tent was a pretty good idea. I'm so relieved the Third Promise came back to us safely. And the alpaca she tamed is a healthy looking beast. Surely this will be enough to satisfy the feat of gold. More dice, please, and thank you. Mablu is minded to rush ahead to the village. Wuklamat still seems a bit unsteady on her feet, hardly surprising after she spent the night chasing alpacas. You know what will melt away fatigue like magic though? Mate tea! I'll run to the ranch and get a pot brewing. That way you can take your time and the tea will be ready when you arrive. As Mablu so wisely suggested, we shall set a slower pace for our exhausted Third Promise. Okay. Anything here? Okay, it's showing me this one here, I think. But I'm not gonna go for it now. I am, however, gonna teleport like so. And I wanna chat with Mablu. Oh, that was the car, I think. Hmm. Came back ahead of the others, did you? I should hurry along with the tea then. Wuklamat can't be that far behind. Tea. Oh, that tea really is magical. I feel better already. I see you've become more comfortable around our fuzzy friends. Watching this one taught me a lot about alpacas, what grasses and fruits they eat, what sounds they react to, their adorable little quirks. I guess I've grown kind of fond of them. Character development! Character development! Welcome back, Third Promise. Accomplished the feat of gold, have you? Yes. There's no mistaking a valley alpaca. I commend you on your success. Well done. Yes, we did it! Although, I couldn't find a shiny one like Zorolja did. I'd be surprised if you had. Golden alpacas are born but once every few decades. They are elusive, solitary creatures that are rarely seen, much less captured, thanks to their innate physical and magical gifts. Only a single other person is known to have caught one before, that being Gulul Jaja himself. Papa was chasing alpacas too? So my grandfather's stories say. It was before the founding of Tuliolal, in a time where the mountain giants, the Yokhui, held our people in thrall. Compelled by their overlords, our forebears would ride their alpaca mounts to the highlands to deliver gifts of food and other tributes. Those were wretched days, to hear grandfather tell it. Then along came the young Galul Jaja, yet unburdened by the mantle of Dawn Servant. Our people were amazed by this imposing two-headed figure, equal to the Yokhui in stature, and puzzled by his entourage of mismatched companions. Some trembled in fear, believing a new conqueror had come. Yet Galul Jaja showed no such inclinations. He sat and spoke with us, sipping from the cups of made tea we offered him, and grew somber when he learned of our plight. None could have anticipated what their visitors decided to do next. Galul Jaja ascended the cliffs to face the giants and free the Pelu Pelu from the Yokhui's subjugation. Then he turned an appraising eye upon our riders and proposed we take to the road to peddle our beverages. I can do it. I can do it. I can do it. The suggestion... There you go. The suggestion seemed obvious for one who traveled as he did, intent on fostering amity between the clans. So it was that a few words from Gulul Jaja transformed us into a clan of itinerant merchants. I've never heard the bond Papa forged with the Pelu Pelu spoken of in that way before. The saga is not so detailed. Then you may not know that Gulul Jaja sought a sure-footed guide for his trek up into the highlands. Thus did he capture a golden alpaca. So both my brother and my father caught the rarest of creatures, while an ordinary one was the best I could manage. The feat required no more than that, Third Promise, and you brought back a perfectly wonderful beast. Maple's right. You're a perfectly wonderful beast. If anyone's ordinary, it's me. Not only did you accomplish the feat of gold, you also made many trades and brought joy to many people in true Pelu Pelu fashion. I certainly doubt your sibling could have achieved the same result. You should be proud of the accomplishments which earned you your keystone. Yay! Keystone! Yay! 5 more to go. You're well on your way, Third Promise. We'd have been lost without you, Mablu. Thanks to you, I learned so much about the Pelu people and your customs. It might seem obvious, but I've come to realize the importance of properly knowing something. It was because I didn't understand alpacas that I was uncomfortable around them. I'm thankful to you as well, Wuklamat. You've given me the courage to say that I wasn't sure I could... to say what I wasn't sure I could ever say. Oh. Okay, say it! Say it, Mablu. Dobly, I want to leave the ranch and become a merchant. I appreciate everything you've done for me, and I've loved every moment caring for the alpacas. But this is something I need to do. I need to walk my own path and make my own trades. As your parent, allow me to say one thing. I've always tried to give my words lives filled with as much happiness as I could provide, yet never once have I wanted that to be the only happiness you knew. You have my blessing to walk any path you choose, Mablu. It gladdens me to hear you found a calling you wish to pursue with such passion. You'll make an exceptional peddler, I'm sure of it. Thank you, Tobly. What did I tell you, Mablu? There's one last thing I can help you with, Third Promise. You need to find the Golden City, right? That's the end goal. And I suggest you talk to the Yokhui. They once ruled over far more than just Urkopacha and the Pelu Pelu. 1,000 years ago, they were the overlords of Yoctorol and all its people. During that era, the Pelu Pelu were commanded to search for a city of gold. They scoured every corner of the continent but never found any trace of that fabled place. But if they didn't find anything, what could the Yokhui have to tell us? They may not have found it, but the fact that they thought to look for it at all makes me curious. Perhaps there's value in delving into how the legend originated? We lose nothing from asking the question. Besides, if we're determined to follow the path of the saga, we'll be visiting the giants eventually. Oh yeah, we're going up the huge, giant, chunky mountain. Yippee! Oh, Krill. Krill? I have a question I'd been meaning to ask since we finished with the feat. Where did you acquire that earring? My earring? Do you recognize it? Yes, pieces just like it first became fashionable in Dawntrail around 20 years ago. Since then, it's become common to wear one as a charm for safe travel. 20 years ago, right about the time my grandfather made his journey, yet the Dawn servant implied the ring was connected to the Golden City in some way. Surely there was more to its significance than simple fashion. If you want to know how it first came to be crafted, I could try to find out. Seeing as it's a regular seller for many merchants, I'm curious to learn about it myself. I would appreciate that very much. Thank you. Jumping feet first into the peddler business, eh, Mablu? She's so excited. Right then, that's 2 keystones down. I say we head back to Tuliolol and plan our next move. Farewell for now, and thanks for all your help. I will become Dawn Servant, so make sure you set aside your best mezcal for the occasion. Yippee! We finished this little arc here as well. Yahoo! She has a fearsome opponent in that brother of hers. He even brought a golden alpaca to heal. But you've heard Zoral just supporters talk. They might see opportunity in his expansionist ambitions, but they find the man himself intimidating, terrifying even. Whereas I've grown to love Woklamat. Everyone she meets will come to love her too, and that's where she'll win the throne. You might be right, Mablu. You might be right. God, I feel like the power of friendship will be so strong in this expansion. It will be used in the most critical moment. It feels good to have the feet of gold safely under our belt, even if my victory pals besides Zoralja and his shiny golden alpaca. I know I shouldn't let it bother me, and gods know you've all been so supportive, but I want to be strong. Or wise, like my brothers, to be a promise that people respect. Which is not likely if I stand here carrying on and on about things. Let's move on. The power of plot armor friendships can beat anything. Yes, yeah, exactly. Exactly. Back to MiluluVT with us. The contest has hardly begun. Okay, it's this way here. Look at us! The contest has barely begun, and we already have 2 keystones. Surely even my talented brothers aren't doing this well. We can only hope. We have now won keystones from both the Feet of Reeds and the Feet of Gold. Surely that means our approach to the contest was the right one. So it would seem. By continuing to retrace Golul Jaja's journey as presented in the saga, we should find the remaining electors in turn. Then let's visit the giants next. Like Kral said, the fact that they were searching for the Golden City might mean they know something useful. The home of the Yokoi is in the upper reaches of Urkopacha. Unless you're keen on scaling the cliffs, we'll have to take the long way round, through Kozamaoka. This route will take us close to the Moblin village, which is another important location in the saga. Since we'll need all the keystones eventually, it makes sense to pay them a visit while we're passing through. So we call on the Moblins first then. Let's head there right now. I'm afraid right now is going to be a problem. Oh, the flight of we wingless, the great stairs leading to the Mobley settlement, collapsed in the storm. What are we to do then? There is an alternative, but it requires preparation. Until it's ready, you could rest at the cabins or see more of the city. Whatever you prefer. Just to be sure, we'll accept any method of travel as long as it gets us to our destination. Of course. Who do you take me for? Then as your guide, I will see to the arrangements. Well, it seems we have some free time on our hands. I need to get some sleep. See ya next time. Sunday, I think. Hope you have fun. Oh, thank you. Much appreciated. I hope you'll get to sleep very well. Hopefully I'll be here on Sunday if nothing goes wrong. Once again, I will post on my Twitter if anything happens. If I'm not up, after 5 p.m. GMT, you will see a post about it probably on Sunday. So yeah, have a wonderful sleep. Have a wonderful sleep. Well, it seems we have some free time on our hands. Let us make the most of it. I need to get my axe repaired. I nicked the blade pretty badly when I took a swing at Bakul Jaja. That reminds me, I never got around to introducing you to Robley, did I? He's the man in charge of Waju Meki and a good person to know. Want to come along? Let's go then! But unfortunately, I also need to take my leave as well. I am terribly, very much hungry because I got so focused on the story to the point where I forgot to take a break to eat, and now I don't feel very well. So yeah, I must eat and take care of myself. And I hope you'll be able to take care of yourselves as well. Please make sure to hydrate and eat well. Okay, I will take my leave now. I wish everyone a good day or night or evening or afternoon, whatever it may be, and I'll see everyone on Sunday if nothing goes wrong. And as I said, I will be posting on Twitter, on my Twitter page, if anything happens. Okay, I'll see you all next time. Bye 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 bye.